miss.
too?
Oh, hey.
Yeah, there was pre-roll.
It's post-rolling.
Nice.
It
Oh,
is. It's,
now it's rolling.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
make sure you talk into the microphone.
it's rolling now.
I'm talking into the microphone.
Bring it up. There you go. Cool. All right. That's
Hey,
better. What's up? Drake's back.
hey, Drake.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Good
See-
to be back.
See you there.
Good to be back in the place.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I haven't named this place yet.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
We don't have to do it right now. By,
Yeah,
the end
no.
by the end of the episode, somebody pitch a name.
Okay.
yeah,
Well, I'll pick it.
I'll work on that in the background.
Okay.
All right, so Nick keeps getting his bike stolen.
Oh, yeah.
3 bikes in a week and a half.
I'm still fucking pissed. Actually, I'm not as pissed anymore because I'm just at a bowl. But
Do you think it's the same person? Just it's
yeah.
Like, oh, there's another bike. Might
Yes,
as
I
well,
do.
Might as well grab that other bike.
Yeah, because it was 2 different incidents, right? So like the first bike got stolen on Wednesday, and then my new bike, which I didn't even get to ride.
You just
Yeah.
bought it, named it, and then you change it up,
No,
and then it got
okay.
stolen.
So yeah, so the first bike we're gonna call it the red bike because it was red.
That makes
Um,
sense.
Yeah, that was my dad's old bike, and he just gave it to me. So that was like my bike for like ever. And then, so that got stolen on Wednesday. And then yesterday, it was my brother's old bike. So I didn't like pay for a new
You're
bike.
losing all of your family's bikes.
I know. Yeah, I'm terrible.
Don't give your
But,
bike to Nick. He
yeah.
can't be trusted.
Yeah. And then
I think you're selling these bikes, Nick, for drug money. That's what I think
Where are all
you're
our
doing.
bikes going,
No, I'm
Nick?
not.
We'd like our bikes back.
I'm not. I have to be asleep at a good time for work.
Yeah, so
But yeah, no, I think it's the same guy. Because they know. They know I have bikes.
Yeah.
there's just
He just keeps.
there's just
he
a
keeps putting
parade
new
of
bike out.
bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a new bike out like every day.
Yeah.
You just go there and get a bike.
Yo, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there's like a bike tree at this house. This guy's just made of bikes.
Fuck. No one needs more than one.
That's
Bike.
true.
You know?
Well, you do apparently.
Oh, fuck.
You
I
need-
do.
You need
Because
multiple
people
bikes.
keep taking them. Someone keeps taking them. You know what? Because now I'm all like paranoid now. So whenever I go out, I just look at people on bikes and I'm like, is that fucking mine?
Yeah,
Like-
that's
Yeah.
true. You should carry sticks around with you, so
Yeah.
if you do see your bike, you can.
Yeah,
fucking,
good old-
Yeah,
Jamming
Oh,
the
yeah,
spokes,
yeah.
smooth.
good old jam in the
Dude,
spokes.
that'd be awesome. I could just hit him with a baseball bat.
True.
Yeah,
That'd be
but
cool.
then you'd be walking around with a baseball bat all the time.
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
that
I
would
could
be
just stick it down my
suspicious.
pant leg and like walk. With
And
one
pretend
leg
you have a
straight.
limp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move.
That's a horrible.
Like,
Then you gotta get,
oh,
try to get
Joker
your
did
pants
that
up.
in Batman.
You gotta try to get your pants
gun.
up and the bat out. In
Yeah,
order for
And
you.
they're
That'd
also
be a
on a
hassle.
bike, so they're probably going pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be gone by the time you get the bat out.
Yeah, I'd be like Terry Fox running and facing a bike.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Terry Fox. I'm pretty sure like the Terry Fox school run was like a couple days ago.
It
Oh,
was,
seriously?
yeah. It was
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's like the first or second week of September.
You guys remember doing that? Did you have to do that for school?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think I just walked.
It's like the one
Yeah,
day in
you just go
high
with your friends.
school where you like kind of would maybe feel bad about skipping out on like a school thing.
Yeah, but it was kind of fun though. You
It's
get
like, it's not a pep
burgers
rally,
after.
but you know, it's for Terry. He fucking
Yeah.
ran
Yeah.
for cancer.
Because
Kinda
you're
like-
shown like all of the footage of like Terry Fox,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Since
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like a
yeah.
child.
You know.
Yeah.
just doing his thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I felt bad because when they were talking about it on the radio, whatever, like a couple weeks ago, I was like, fuck, I haven't thought about Terry Fox in a long time.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm glad we're talking about him now.
Yeah. I'm
Terry
glad
Fox
he,
Memoriam.
he was brought to light
Yeah.
in this podcast.
Yeah,
Dude, that's pretty crazy.
you go,
But,
Dude,
Terry.
think about how many people fucking refuse to run or exercise at all. And this
like,
fucking
you mean
guy with,
especially in like school settings,
Yeah.
like those kind of people.
and then this guy was like, I'm gonna fucking run across the country
Yeah,
on one
fuck.
leg
Yeah,
He's got
for the
balls,
hope
man.
of maybe finding a cure.
that was nice.
Yeah.
And I know I'm probably not gonna benefit from that cure.
Yeah.
It was just like
It wasn't for him.
yeah,
And then
wasn't
people
for
were like, I don't want to fucking go outside.
Super selfless
Yeah.
act.
but it's like anyone. It's like
Guy
anyone can
Terry.
like just try to raise the money, right?
Yeah.
But like he like, I don't know. It was not like a gimmick, but it was like a
he
movement.
was doing something.
Yeah.
It was a movement. It was a forward.
sparked
to
the
movement.
it was
nation.
to inspire people. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes it double the cool.
Yeah, it was double cool.
Double cool.
It was double cool
Yeah.
for sure.
It's hard to say that you can't do something if he can do that.
If Terry Fox ran across Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think
With one
I don't
leg.
think he made it, but
Dude, with one leg.
No, he died.
what a fucking asshole thing. Well, he didn't fucking quite make it across the whole
Well, I mean, like
country,
Hey.
it was
you know?
pretty
I
close.
don't know. He didn't quite make it.
And he did more than you.
Yeah. Actually, I had a friend that I went to high school with. I'm pretty sure she
Kidding,
biked
that was
across
me.
the country,
Really?
or pretty close.
Biked?
I can't remember.
Like, bike?
Or she was
like,
gonna. Yeah.
Or like the one that got
she at
stolen?
least started the journey. I'm sorry. I can't remember if she finished or not.
Okay, that's okay.
My
But-
one buddy Jed though, he drove across the country and then he hitchhiked all the way back
No way.
from like
that's
BC.
Cool. How
Like
long did that
for-
take?
No, just cause he's a
'cause?
fucking crazy person.
How long did that
He would like go to malls and he would like table serve for food. So just people that like leave their food on the table.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Would you do? Would
You
you do
would
that if
do
you were
that.
hitchhiking?
Nope. It's crazy because he did it all by choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
decided
was.
to.
It was not out of
Wait.
necessity. Like,
No.
But he
Yeah.
could have done it in Europe.
He also did it in Europe actually.
Oh,
he did
well
it in
then.
Europe first.
Well then
actually.
He
Fuck
also
me.
did. He also did a Europe tour.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
okay.
sure.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
pretty
he
cool.
did that, and then that was like the start, and then I'm pretty sure he went to South Africa. No,
What the
no, South America.
This dude's so cool.
With Sean Lewis actually.
No way.
And then Sean
That's
decided he
fucking
wanted to come home halfway through the trip, and so he left Jed down there by himself.
I'm a head out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I'm probably gonna head home actually.
Probably
If,
just gonna get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So yeah, Jed was crazy, man.
Yeah.
He did lots of crazy
Sounds
shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
Sounds-
Now he's I think he's out
That'd be
west
fun to do,
again,
though.
planting trees and stuff, doing
Planting trees?
environmental things.
No
Yeah, he
fucking
cares
way.
about the
This
environment.
guy's sick.
There's
Yeah, he's
so
a nice
many
guy.
times where I'm not doing anything on the weekend, and I'm always thinking to myself, I should be like, there's probably people like planting trees somewhere where I could just like, hey, who's planting trees? Like,
What?
like,
Wait,
or
what?
you always feel like when you're doing nothing, or like you have a day off, like you feel like you could be doing something like,
Like planting trees?
or you could be doing something a
Productive.
little bit productive,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and just because of like how it is today, like.
Yeah.
There's probably somebody who's never not doing something to go like plant trees or like clean up something.
People
Like,
are
I know there's,
building
like-
schools.
There's this group that like
I
I
kind of see what you're saying.
I liked on Facebook, and all they just go on like walks on trails, and they also just like clean up while they walk.
Oh.
And
nice.
so many times I'm like, hey, when's the next one? I'll make sure I get out there and like help clean up, and I never go. And I'm so mad, and I always like twice I've commented to where like, hey, when's the next one? They're like,
Yeah.
it's this date. Cool. And then I miss it, and I don't go.
Well,
I mean, at least you got
I'm
the
not wearing my
awareness.
trash picking up in pants
Yeah.
today, so.
Yeah. Oh, I just threw in laundry.
See, I bought new clothes
Can't.
to do the walk, but then like I don't want to get garbage on my new
Yeah.
clothes.
So
So
I can't. I only got
Yeah.
dress shoes.
let me wear these ones out a little bit, and then
Yeah.
maybe I'll go.
And then I can't return them if there's dirt
Yeah.
on them.
There's mud and garbage on my.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Oh.
But yeah,
Sure.
like you just, especially when you're not doing like anything, there's always something you should be doing.
Yeah.
But
But you can
That's
always like
life,
invest
though.
yourself into something. Like it could be whatever.
yeah,
Like even, I don't know. What's cool is like when there's like a goal to achieve, and then you achieve it just on like your own time.
yeah,
You know, it's a good feeling.
I'm bad for like half-assing a lot of things instead
Yeah,
of
me
like
too.
going all in on one thing,
Yeah.
like at a time.
Dude, like fucking riffs or songs.
Yeah.
I just stop at a couple riffs. You know, but it's been working out though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Do you think that's because like, I mean, I don't know what you used to do, but did you ever like intend to write songs, or were you just always fucking around?
Oh no, when I
Because
was
like that could have something to do with it.
when I was like a beginner at guitar, like that's all I
a
wanted.
novice.
Yeah, like a novice.
Yeah,
Like
Let's use the proper
Yeah, I was gonna
terminology,
say.
please.
okay,
Yeah,
like an apprentice. That's all I wanted to do was fucking write songs, but like not even lyrics, just like make parts
Yeah.
to a song.
Yeah.
You know, like write a riff that sounds like a verse. You
Right.
know,
Yep.
like shit like that. But I would just like try to like actually finish it. But now it's it's having trouble finishing them. but no, that's like all I used to do. Just like pick chords and shit, and yeah. Dude, I gotta find that fucking CD I have from when I was like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
And I went to this camp and we recorded songs. And one of them was an original I wrote when I was 12. So
And it's just like
that'd be
a
pretty
like an
fun.
instrumental.
No. Because I was in like the band that the camp like gives you.
Oh,
at the
okay,
time.
yeah. You went to band camp?
Yes, I went to band camp.
Nice.
There were no flutes though.
Gross.
Lame.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so it was that band, and he wrote lyrics and sang on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Tasty.
it's pretty dumb though. The fucking main riff is hilarious. I'll just show it. It's funny.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need to hear that.
Yeah. The song's called "You," just the letter U.
Oh god.
I didn't actually call it that. That was like the lyrics.
That's
Yeah.
dude, that
Big oof.
that's pretty before its time. I feel like
Yeah, I know.
I feel like a lot of like songs are just like single letters or like abbreviations of words now.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of pop music
Yeah,
and hip hop,
pretty common.
which I don't really like.
Fuck.
Yeah. Do you guys like Billie Eilish?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Do you
It's
think
pretty
that
cool.
she's an industry plant?
Mm,
That was a big deal when she came out.
that's a big question. I never really thought of that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, me neither. I don't fully understand what it is.
Maybe now she is, but maybe not before.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, probably not. but-
I
don't
think it's
think
like
that's
people
the
that
case.
just like come out of the fucking blue that are just like all of a sudden like topping the charts and stuff.
yeah.
People think they're industry plants.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because she kind of did a Royal Blood and just got super popular super quick.
Well, yeah, like
Is Royal Blood an industry plant?
Oh, I hope not.
Probably not.
tune in next week.
Yeah.
Like right when people were just like starting to talk about Billie Eilish, I watched this this interview she did for, I think it was Vanity Fair, and it's just like
Oh, yep.
they do the same interview like question for question but like a year later,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
and then it was
Oh.
basically just like, I don't know, like a year before they're like, what's the biggest crowd you ever performed for? And she's like, I had this gig like the other night, it was like 500 people, it was awesome. And then like a year later it's like, oh, I just performed for like 40,000 people, like sold out, like.
Fuck that.
But it's yeah, and they asked her like all the same questions, and it's kind of cool to see how like after you get like thrust into this spotlight, like
Yeah.
how much stuff changes in your life.
Yeah, I feel like your personality would change a lot too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's like hard for someone to stay like super what's the word? I can't think of the word. Not like original, but like
Yeah.
hard to stay like who you like
Oh,
feel
like
you are as a
yourself.
person, and
Like your identity.
yeah, to keep that as soon as like you become like famous,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
probably
I mean,
a dilemma.
it'd be cool to have a taste. Well, it'd be cool to just have that.
Yeah. Dude, 40,000 people.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
I
fuck.
fucked that up.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do on stage?
Well, and now
you
it's
ever think
like
about that?
she like headlines like
Yeah.
festivals.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think it'd be fucking easier to play to that many people.
Yeah. It's easier. It's just always easier to play to people who are like into it. And if it's like everyone's into it and you just create like this energy, then it'll be fucking unreal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think it would be at the same time like there's no way all of a sudden you play to like millions of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think in my mind like I would be so nervous, but like
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
obviously build up to that
Yeah.
kind of platform to where
Yeah.
You, do
you
like
get
the,
used to it.
The fucking hype man jumps backstage and you're like, all right, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'd
go
be
on.
so jacked. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever think about like if you would like act differently if you were on that stage?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. That's what I think
I
about.
feel like we're
Yeah.
a bit like I almost hate like when we have like if we ever play like places that have like big stages. 'Cause I'm like I have no idea what to do with all this space right now.
Yeah. Like a
Yeah.
music hall, we had so much like.
Yeah, there's too much room.
Yeah.
Rum Runners is actually like a really good stage. It could be like a tiny bit bigger, and it'd be like perfect.
Oh yeah, true.
But like
You
at
can
least
still,
you
like,
get
hop
to
around.
Yeah,
you
there's
can
movement.
utilize it
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
want
Yeah,
to. Yeah.
there is
You can hop
movement.
around. There's like the boxes Craig almost fell off of. At the
Oh
front.
yeah.
You could hop
Actually,
the
you know that
monitors.
the stage at the Atria, as shitty as that show was, that was actually a pretty good sized stage. Because it was like pretty. It was pretty big.
That was
Oh yeah.
Oshawa?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
wish they didn't have the fucking big ass speaker like where I was,
Oh yeah.
because like the stage was like pretty big. There was just a huge thing blocking. The
Oh
one
yeah, I
side.
remember like, I think it was in most of the photos. Just Nick
Yeah.
is not in them just
Yeah.
because of that speaker.
Yeah, yeah.
Hiding
Yeah.
behind.
Oh well. Whatever.
Yeah. Oshawa, the schwa.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
Good old schwa.
Did you know somebody got murdered over there last week?
Good
No.
segue.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
somebody got murdered in that building over there last week. Just the one over there. The one next door.
Oh.
Like
next
across
door.
the way, or like
Nope, literally that building that's right outside that window.
Oh.
You can't see her
Pointing
now.
like
It's
right
dark.
next door.
Yeah,
That's scary.
it's
man.
pretty crazy, man.
was it an accidental murder?
Apparently, yeah, but he.
Oh.
So, well, I won't tell the whole, but I was at Nick's place. We were doing those new songs, and I came home and there was like a bunch of cops here, and they like wouldn't talk to me, and it was kind of pissing me because I was like a little freaked out because I come home and there's cops everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, like good evening, officers, and then one cop was looking at me, like he was like, why the fuck are you talking to us? Like that was a look on his face, and then there was like a SWAT cop, and he was like, oh, like where are you going tonight? And I was like, I live here, and he's like, all right, and I was like, is everything okay? And then the other cop's still looking at me like, why the fuck are you talking to us? And then this cop looks at him, the other cop looks at him, and he's like, he's probably good to like go in the back or whatever. And then the dick cop was like, yeah, it's fine. Just go inside. It's fine. And I was like,
Get
"Well,
out of here."
So clearly not fine. And they never told us what happened that night. And like a lady cop came to the door and asked if we saw anything. And I was like, no, I just got home. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Like came to like
Our-
your door.
yeah,
Oh, really?
I think they're asking everybody on this side of the building if they saw anything.
Yeah.
And Julia, fucking watching a movie with her cousin, doesn't know any of it's going on. And wait till I tell you what happened to be like, oh, it happened right there and you didn't know? Because for sure I would have known that something happened. But anyway, I guess the guy goes there. He kills the guy. And then the cops are called because it's like an apartment. It's like a big house, but it's cut into like 6, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So there was like a scuffle and people end up calling the police.
Oh.
So by the time this guy's dead, the police come and then he tries to like bolt. So he bolts like back here, and then all of our like usual people that like drink and smoke and shit.
Yeah, that are
down
like
here,
sitting down there.
He like hops over the barricade. The one dude doesn't know what's going on, but he sees this guy running and all these cops, so he like stops him, like tackles him.
Oh
God,
And
shit.
then the guy like
Was it Ross?
punches him. I'm not gonna say anybody's name.
Okay,
And then
Sorry.
but no, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna
They'll
say anybody's
remain
name.
anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then it's just on the odds this gets back to the police, but I'm telling the story the way that the guy told me, so whatever.
Yeah, true.
But then like this guy the murderer hits him, and then he like pins him against the wall. And at this point, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on, right? So he pins him against the wall, and then he's like, "You need to like sit the fuck down." And then as he's telling him, he's like, "This fucking cop won't get over. He's too fat to get over the railing." So he's like, "I'm holding this guy, and the cops still aren't over here yet." And then the murderer dude was like, "I just wanted to fuck this guy up. I didn't want to kill him." And then the dude that lived here was
Oh.
like, "What?"
All right.
So
So
he's just like, I had no. He's like, if I knew that happened, I wouldn't even touched him. I would have just like,
this
Holy
dude just
shit.
killed a dude.
yeah, man.
Fuck.
So they never told us shit. I found out the next day because Julia said there was news crews out front because there's like
Oh,
forensic
really?
and cops out here for like a few days.
Damn.
And so I looked online, and I saw what happened, and then we went out that night to get food, and we came back, and they were out there, and I was like, hey, like crazy night last night, eh? And then they tell us what happened. I was like,
Oh,
Jesus
really? Oh, I didn't think you were allowed to do that.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. Well,
Did
yeah,
they
it
just
was
tell
a-
you?
Well, it was like
I mean, I
the
guess.
guys,
Oh, it's not
the
for
guys
some
that,
of the
it's not the
news.
cops, the guys
Yeah,
that did it. Like the guy that
Oh.
tackled the
Oh,
murderer
yeah, like
was
the-
out there.
The citizen.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
The hero, yeah.
It was crazy.
The hero of the story.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was actually kind of hilarious when he was telling the story, but yeah. I don't know.
Fuck.
I'll tell you some other stuff after. 'Cause
Yeah.
I want to
I,
tell you more stuff on.
I
this.
got a funny crime story, I guess. So,
What is it?
oh, good. I'm glad somebody asked me about it.
Yes, I am.
Tell the tale.
So, I used to live like actually, yeah, none of you guys ever came there. I lived in like an apartment by myself, like in a 1-bedroom, like first
okay.
year of MIA.
Okay.
It was on Kipps Lane, which apparently in London is like notorious for like
Yeah,
not so great of characters. But honestly, when I lived there, like I never ran into any kind of like sketchy situation or saw anyone who was like even remotely on the radar of like oh, I don't even want to walk on the same side of the street. Like I would like,
Yeah.
I would work like overnights and stuff, and I would like leave at 11 and stuff. Nothing really bad happened, but there was one night where I was just hanging out, and I ordered pizza, and then like the pizza, because it has like the tracker or whatever to where
Yeah.
like you're watching it. Like I can't wait till the pizza's on its way.
That's all you do.
and then
is
and
watch
then it's
it.
on its way. But then eventually I get a phone call. I'm like, hey, and they're like, hey, it's like so and so with your pizza. I'm like, yep. And they're like, I actually can't get to your apartment building right now. There's police outside. I'm like, what? So I literally like on the phone, I go out onto my balcony and like look towards the street, and there's like 15 like cop cars and like
Holy
ambulances and shit. So I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay. And like my very first thought was like, shit, now I don't get to eat any pizza. Like I have no idea what's going on with like these police outside, and I'm not going to eat any pizza right now. So then like half an hour goes by, and I'm just like walking back and forth from the balcony, just seeing what's going on. And then all the cops are gone. So then my first thought is to call the pizza place. And I'm like, hey, the cops are gone.
It's me again.
Can I have my pizza, please?
Still hungry.
But anyway, like I still don't know what's going on until the next day. I like look up like, Kip's
Yeah.
Lane, and then the article comes up. There was an armed standoff, like with a dude with a gun, like a couple houses down, like across the street from my apartment building, with just like a bunch of SWAT officers.
Holy shit.
There was just a
Yeah.
dude in a house with like
That's
a bunch
fucking
of
crazy.
guns,
Holy
and he
fuck.
wasn't gonna come out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why there was so many cops on the street,
They had to surround him, I guess.
and they blocked it from like every way. So
Jesus.
that's why I
That's
couldn't get my
fucked.
pizza.
Shit. Oh, so you didn't get it?
No, I never got.
Oh, that
pizza.
sucks.
Yeah, it was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good thing you didn't go like down there and like go get the pizza.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get my
Because-
pizza. Everybody hold up. I'm just trying to get my pizza.
I'm getting
Just trying to
pizza
get my
here.
pizza.
Tea?
Just,
I'm on tea.
Time out. Time out. Everybody
Yeah, if
stay
you could
where
all
are.
Time
lower
out.
your weapons,
Yeah.
there's a pizza guy over there who's waiting to see me. I have money. I have money here.
I'm a hungry fellow.
But yeah, that was the only sketchy Kip's Lane moment I ever
I
had.
mean, that's a pretty big, sketchy moment.
Yeah, but I was not directly involved, which was nice.
It was kind of funny too, because when Julia's cousin came over earlier that night, she was like, "Oh man, I passed like
On the murder night.
yeah, yeah."
Murder
She
night.
was like, she was like, "Oh man," she's like, "I've seen I saw like so many crackheads on the way here," and then I was like, "Oh yeah, did you come down like Dundas or Hamilton or whatever?" And she's like, "Yeah, I think so," and I was like, "Yeah, you'll see that," and I was like, "That's all right." That shit's all over there. I was like, it's pretty quiet from like here over. I literally said that, and then 3 hours later, somebody gets murdered next door.
Jeez.
I was telling my parents like the story. Like as
That's
soon as
funny.
Buddy told us, I like immediately called my parents. I'm like,
Oh,
"You're never
yeah.
gonna fucking guess what happened."
Yeah.
And then I tell them that, and I'm like, "Whoa, I never even thought about that." I literally told her like 3 hours before, like everything over here,
Nothing bad happens over
over
here.
here. It's pretty quiet over here. Other than
This is
that,
the
other than
nice
that, other
side.
than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Other than the murder that happened next door?
Yeah.
it's a little
It's
murder.
fine.
Just
It's
a little
great.
murder,
One
a little
time.
murder,
Yeah,
and you never
just a
hurt
gentle-
anybody.
Just a small murder.
And then, yeah. So that's pretty fucked up.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that's sad.
Dude, that shit does not happen in Meaford, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah?
Nope, never been close
enough.
to a murder. Actually, one time, a big story in Meaford was that a murderer was from Toronto, was on the run, and he ended up in Meaford.
Oh,
and he
shit.
actually, my friend Bailey, that was at our Hamilton show,
I remember.
Oh,
her,
yeah.
Yep.
she lived like, so I lived like way the fuck up over here, and then if you just turned and went straight for like 5 minutes, you'd end up at her place at like the next concession.
Nice.
And the murderer hung it or spent the night in her shed one night. Yeah.
What
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. They didn't find it till the next day. They went out and then like there was like a makeshift bed made. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Dang.
that's fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, man.
But they didn't know like who it was at first, right? I guess.
Well,
they
then
couldn't.
like because I know there was a warning out that the guy like might be in the area.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, even that's scary, dude.
Yeah, so we
What the
knew
fuck?
that he was like around,
Yeah.
and then he spent a night there.
That's
Holy
pretty
fuck.
crazy.
Yeah, I was pretty young. I think that was like, I think that might even been before I knew Bailey, because she went to a different school before, like grade 6. So I think I might have been like grade 3.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Long time
That's
ago.
crazy.
Fuck,
And then I
but
think
still.
he was hiding out in somebody's cottage. I think when they finally found him, if I remember correctly.
Fuck.
You have some cottages up there.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Some people cottage up there.
In Meaford?
There's
Been
lots of
known to
water.
cottage.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. You ever hear about like how like there's sometimes like there'd be a family that lives in a house, but there's also just like some stranger living in
those
the
are-
attic.
Those are terrifying.
Oh yeah,
That's
like
fucked up, dude.
to where like ooh, a family set up a camera overnight to see where their food
Yeah,
was
yeah.
going,
Yeah.
and like a random person comes out of like the wall
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
like goes in the fridge and takes some shit and like retreats back into like the space in between the wall or something. Like
so
that's
fucked.
messed
Dude, I
up.
don't like that shit.
That's the creepiest feeling.
Yeah.
I think.
Just
There's-
someone like watching you.
Talia actually did like most of a podcast on that one day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's like a video I think where like a girl like thinks there's somebody up in her attic, and she like puts a camera up or whatever and sees somebody, and I guess she was just like, "Hey, you're in my house," and then the
Oh,
guy was
fuck.
like, "No, you're in my house."
Oh
Yeah.
my
So
god.
then deleted this whole bit where he's like, if it's a dude, it's fine. I'll fucking fight him. But he's like, if I put a camera up there and like a woman was like, no, you're in my house, I'd be like, cool, dude. It's your house. See ya.
Yep. I'm out. Holy shit.
Dude, that'd be so creepy. Imagine
Yeah,
like hearing
dude.
shit at like 3 a.m. and you have to go check it out, and it's a fucking stranger.
Like
Like,
Yeah, you ever like
Yeah.
you ever at nighttime you get like paranoid and you're like, I'm gonna look, but like obviously it's fine, and then obviously there's nothing there. But like,
Yeah.
what if
Yeah.
there's somebody there one day, dude? Dude,
Yeah.
my parents. So like my parents, their house is like the only one, and then it's got like there's like an acre property, but then around that is all bush, and it's the
Yeah.
only house. Yeah, like my
Parents,
parents'
okay.
place. Yeah, and then in grade 12, they went on like a trip or whatever, and I was just like there all week. And then, which I was like, this is dope. I just have like my whole parents, and I like my dad left the car. He was like, this fucking, I'm like, this is sick. But then
Sick.
every night I'd get paranoid as shit because there's nothing but bush around, and then
Yeah.
all these fucking
Oh, yeah, yeah.
windows. And I was just like, well, this is how every horror movie is.
This is
goes.
the perfect murder
Yeah.
you seen
Yep.
right here.
Yeah.
True. And then yeah, I would get,
Oh,
and I
that'd be
always
creepy,
hated, I always like hated sleeping in like my bed because all the bedrooms are upstairs. Because I felt like I had more control of the house from the basement.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because our basement is like finished, like that's where our like
okay,
rec rooms
yeah.
are and stuff.
Yeah.
So I always felt like I had more control in the basement. I don't know
Oh,
why.
Yo, honestly, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to sleep in the basement a lot.
Yeah. I don't know why that would be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if anything,
Now, there's more escape opportunities, I think, if you're in the if you're in the bottom of the house, because you can get out the bottom of the
there's
house.
more way to get out.
Yeah. So okay.
Okay, did you
In
have
the-
like a
in-
legit basement, or were you like
Wait.
a 2-level
No,
ranch
it was
style
like-
to where like the basement actually you can exit out of the
You can
basement?
exit the basement.
Oh, okay.
There's like a walkway
Oh.
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
like the
okay. And then
basement.
there's like a
Basement,
deck.
Basement.
Well, kind of.
Okay.
You like walk out. There's a retaining wall, and then there's like my parents' place has a fucking hill.
Okay,
So
but
then
it's
you go
not
up
like a
the hill.
basement to where like the only way to get out is up the stairs.
Oh no,
That's-
no,
that's
no,
what I
no!
was
You
thinking.
can,
That's
you
what
can
I was
actually,
thinking
yeah,
too,
yeah,
yeah.
no, no.
But some basements
there's,
have windows,
There's,
though.
there's like some basement windows,
Yeah, yeah.
which would not be very easy to get out of because
No.
you'd have to really pull yourself up.
Squeeze, yeah.
But you can get out there, and then there's multiple ways on the main floor you can get
Oh,
out.
okay.
True, yeah.
So I can understand your logic.
Yeah.
Now from being
Oh,
in the
yeah.
basement.
Because if you're up, because then there's the main floor, then there's an up floor,
Yeah.
you can't really get out of there.
True.
You have to jump out a window, and I don't want to risk that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would hurt, kind of. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once you're hurt, then you're.
Yeah. Well, a
You're
guy
just
broke
gonna get
into our
got.
house one time, and that's what he did. Because my mom came home. I told you this story.
I think I
before.
remember you. Yeah, you mentioned like.
yeah, my mom
part of
came home
this.
and he was in the house, and so he jumped out the top floor window.
Wait, who?
A burglar.
Oh.
He was burgling.
Oh, he
Shit.
was burgling.
Burglar was
And my
burglaring?
and my mom came home while he was burglaring.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude. So he jumped out the house at the top of the house.
Damn.
It's a big jump.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
He
do
had
it.
to get away, though.
Yeah. We never
Shit.
found that guy.
Fuck that
That's
guy.
a pretty crazy story.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came in to let the dog because we just got the dog. So we think that the guy was casing the place for a while, And the thing is Mondays were the only day my mom didn't come home because her schedule was weird back then on Mondays.
Yeah.
So she didn't come home. I think she like started work later and then finished later. So the dog, it was good.
Yeah.
But every other day she came home. So I think Monday was like the final day where because we kept getting like drop calls all the time. And I think the Monday he was finally like, they're like, all right, one more day, gonna do it tomorrow. So Monday they're like, nobody comes home.
No one's gonna be here. Yeah.
And then they fucking pop in, and then my mom comes home at lunch, and she's like, and my dog was still in a crate at the time, so that was another reason why we came to let him out.
Oh, okay.
So she came in, let him out the basement, and then she's like walking. He's like not peeing or anything. He's like sniffing because obviously
There's somebody there.
something's
Yeah.
up. So she's like, what the fuck? And she like comes out the basement, and then she sees something on the ground, and she's like, that's fucking weird. This is from our like bedroom or our bathroom window, like from their main like floor. And then she turns around and there's just a ladder against the house up to the bathroom window. She's like, oh fuck. And then she just like, I think she called my dad right away, and he was like, holy fuck, like called 911. He's like, don't go back in the house. And then my mom
stay outside.
goes back in the house.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna go back in the house.
And then by that point, like she saw like the screen was ripped out and like he had like pieced.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
She's like, this is my house, motherfucker.
yeah, and he took like, this is another reason why I think I know who this guy was, because he took only things from my brother. He took a leather hat and like $20. That was it.
Oh, really?
And I mean, he didn't have
You
that
say
much
a
time.
leather hat?
Yeah.
What?
And it was kind of funny because he took a hat from my dad, like just like a
Wait.
dumb novelty like NASCAR hat.
Oh, this isn't the right hat.
And then he walked into my brother's room and there's a leather hat hanging on the bed, and he literally switched them.
You know what? This is a better hat.
Because we didn't notice
Yeah.
till my brother went to bed that night, and then he's like, wait, what the fuck? It's like, I think this guy stole my hat.
Fuck.
Ooh, NASCAR hat.
Yeah.
Ooh, leather hat. Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking
Take that out. And then he took $20. But this guy had just recently moved to Meaford, this kid, and he had told my brother this story where like he tried to throw a party at the house they moved out of because nobody had quite moved in yet, so it was like empty.
Okay, yeah.
So he throws like a party in this house, and then like the cops come,
Yeah.
and then he just
Yeah.
like doesn't. Everybody like bolts, and he just stays there and gets arrested for trespassing. And
What the
stuff.
fuck?
So like, and he'd had all these other run-ins with the law, and then I think, yeah,
You say mob or law?
the law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think it was him.
Might have ties with the mob as
He
well.
might have
Yeah,
ties with the
probably.
mom. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, so you know who it is then, or it was?
No, I
Yeah, well, it's just
guessed maybe it could have been.
Oh, it's a
him.
good hunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Connects the dots, maybe.
yeah, but nobody ever found him. They never found the guy.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But anyway,
Crime.
Yeah.
crime.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been through a lot of that lately. I haven't been committing crimes.
Yeah, I don't. I
Just
try
a lot,
to.
just a lot of legal and real shit. You know.
I try not to commit crime as best I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good.
So I saw this story last week of this Canadian artist. I don't know if you heard about this. I think it's pronounced Astero. And what she
Whoa.
did was she put
Once
out.
again, please.
I think it's pronounced Astero.
Astero.
Astero. I'm sorry. if I'm saying it
Estero?
wrong. Yeah.
Like
She put out a
EST?
song. Okay, the pronunciation of her name does
Just
not matter.
Regardless.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter.
She
Moving
put
on.
out- it's not
Sorry.
The, name. The story is not. Can you fucking believe that name? It's so hard to say. No, she put a song out on Spotify,
Yeah.
but a minute and a half into the song, it like fades down, and then she has this like speech about how like unfair streaming payment is, and that if you're like really a fan of hers, she urges you to go to her website and like buy the song.
Oh.
there.
What? That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, it's like one iTunes purchase is probably worth like, well, depending on the price, it's like,
But like $1 is like 300 to 400 streams
yeah,
on Spotify.
Oh,
like
really? Holy
one.
shit.
Yeah, it's like 0.0004
It's between-
cents.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
dumb.
I was
But I
checking the
guess-
other day because I was trying to do like the math,
Yeah.
and like I just like did like a quick Google search, and I think it's between 0.006 and 0.008.
Yeah.
But depending
this
on where it
article
is.
said like
Cents?
0.003 and 0.008.
Oh, okay.
But, so,
But yeah, so
it's
like
still low.
1,000 streams, like you'll be lucky if you get like $7.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude?
$7 per 1,000 streams.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
So
But
Yeah.
one purchase is $1.
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, so Lost Arts has like $20 in the streaming
Yeah.
bank right now.
But like,
Well, I don't know what that's for Spotify. I don't know.
but yeah, and so they say like a physical copy, like a physical EP you sell at a show, is worth like 5,000 streams or
Yeah.
10,000 streams, depending how much you
Yeah.
sell it for.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck, dude. Man, it makes you think like all like the like really famous artists. Like they're making a shit ton, but like it's
Yeah.
just like not really that much if you think about it.
Honestly, I was telling you that the Black Keys are on Rogan's podcast, and Pat takes like there's actually a clip like that just that it's like 12 minutes where he like fully like outlines how Spotify works and like what everybody gets made and everything gets paid.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like because there's like no good way out there because he said he actually like sat down with like the head of Spotify.
Yeah.
But then he said that he's like that guy was basically like, dude, like there's billions of dollars and like we pay the label, and he's like it's out of our hands like what the label does with that.
Oh, really?
So he's like the Black Keys will get like a couple $100,000 or whatever, which is still great. Like we're in a good spot, but there's still more money that should be ours that we don't fucking get to see.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
fuck.
especially like for
Honestly,
like
man, actually listen to it because it's like they talk about other shit, but it's really good like music industry shit that they talk about that like nobody talks about.
which is like helpful or
yeah,
like
they're talking about
enlightening.
like what their like record company like wanted to do with this like last record they did, which was essentially just like you're gonna give us a lot of money for like ticket sales and everything, and they're like that's fucking dumb because we could just do that ourselves, and we would essentially just be paying ourselves money. So why the fuck would we do that to you?
Sure. I don't listen to the Black Keys a whole lot, but it doesn't matter.
Dude, neither do
I'll
I.
still-
And I was like, I like
Check it out.
Rogan podcast, but like that whole time I was like, dude, this is fucking super interesting.
Yeah.
And the guy's actually fucking hilarious too.
The drummer, you said?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Dan pretty much said nothing the whole time.
Dan and Pat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pat
Dan
fucking
and
pretty
Pat.
much talks the whole time. But it was super interesting because like it's really hard to find like a straight answer as to like what people get paid.
Yeah, and especially like even when you're like in a band or you have songs on Spotify,
Yeah.
like people are so keen to ask you like, how much money are you making on Spotify?
Yeah.
Like, oh, like barely nothing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, because even if like for that one person that buys a song, like how often are they, like they're not going to stream. It's going to take them forever to stream that song 300 times, right? 400 times.
Yeah.
To give you that dollar that they would have paid you.
Yeah.
But then the bitch of that is it's like, okay, I do like your music, but you're going to make me fucking go to your website, buy it, download it, try to fucking get it on my phone.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's so much work.
Yeah. And to where like with Spotify,
It's right there.
technically you've already paid for all of this music.
Yeah.
Like that's where like your monthly fee comes
that's
in.
true. Yeah.
Like technically you've already paid for it, but like it's whether you're just like you want to listen to it or not.
Oh, Pat brought up like a good point where he was like, he's like, the way I think that it should be done is if you take like if you follow, so Spotify looks at like your $10 or whatever a month, and they're like, okay, Drake follows like 500 artists.
Yeah.
And there's like no way in like even 6 months that you're gonna listen to all those artists.
Yeah.
Like your stream should be worth more money than somebody that's fucking looping whatever the hit song is.
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you're like interacting with the service and with music.
Yeah.
So like you're not gonna listen to your favorite songs. Like, you know, I fucking love Queens of Stone Age. I rarely play Queens of Stone Age
Yeah.
on Spotify.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like
weird how that works.
when I do, more of my like that should be worth more.
Yeah, based on like the individual as opposed to
Yeah.
where you have like streaming farms that are just
Yeah.
like hundreds of phones
Yeah.
streaming music constantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's saying like you pay like more for your favorite artists?
No,
or
no,
your
no.
streams are worth more.
Yeah. So like your stream
Depending on how you
could
use
be, would
Spotify.
be maybe worth like
Yeah.
2 cents or something. That might even be ridiculous. I don't know. But versus somebody that's just like mindlessly listening to music. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Because like all of us in this room likely are like, God damn it. Sorry, people. This thing is fucked, and I can't remember which way is straight. Or tight, not straight.
It's okay.
Which way is
Okay.
actually no,
Because
yeah.
you're interacting with that stuff more, you're listening to like more music, and you're not listening to the same song a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So when you stream like the new Tool album, your stream shouldn't be worth 0.0004 cents because you're just listening to that album today. You're probably not going to listen to that album again for another like 4 months maybe.
Yeah.
Versus like fucking Old Town Road or whatever, where people are just like mindlessly like looping that song. So
Yeah.
the
Oh,
stream for
yeah.
that should be worth, like that one should be 0.0004 or whatever,
Yeah.
because people
Okay,
are
I
just
see
kind of
what
like
that means.
mindlessly replaying it.
Yeah, like
It would just even
like,
out the spec, like, you know, even out
Yeah,
everything.
like popular songs at like clubs and shit.
Yeah.
That just okay, I get it. Yeah. It took me a while, but I get it.
Yeah.
now.
To where, but at the same time, it's no fault of like the
Excuse me.
artist who makes that song that happens to get
Yeah.
you know, like streamed billions of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and it's not to say that they didn't work as hard as like the bands who get
Yeah.
less streams.
Mhm.
It's just all
Yeah.
based on what people are willing to play on repeat.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I understand where it's like, oh, like actual like diehard fans who are like actively like pursuing and listening
Yeah.
to music, like their money like should be put towards like, you know, the bands because they care about the bands.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like the people who like loop all the super popular stuff pay just as much money
Yeah.
a month. Where
Yeah.
it's just how you're using the app, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough thing to try to, like, I don't know, figure out or whatever.
Yeah, like to fix. But like how they go about that? I guess you have
I
to
have
like
no
It would be,
idea.
it would be
choose,
such a
like,
like a hard like
Yeah.
problem to go about to where I think like they're just gonna keep it
Yeah.
pay
True.
what you pay a month. It's like on Netflix, like everyone pays the same amount of money,
Yeah.
but just because more people are binging like Friends
yeah.
doesn't mean
Oh,
they get
yeah,
more
yeah.
money.
True,
Right.
yeah.
But I mean, I guess it's a different. You don't get paid per stream on Netflix.
Yeah. How does that even work?
I
'Cause
think
there
they
must
pay
be,
you like a
sync.
flat deal. They're like, we want your show on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I think
Here's
it's
this
like,
much money.
Yeah, I think it's like a time contract because like,
Right.
you know how they always like take shit off and bring
Right.
shit. new shit
Yeah,
on?
otherwise
I think
saying
they're
like
just getting
Office
new
is gonna
contracts.
leave,
Right.
like in
Yeah.
what 2020
Probably
or
because like
whatever.
the
I think
times
that
Yeah.
that shit
for that
depends like
contract.
regionally too. I think because I remember like
Yeah.
2 years ago they were like Archer's leaving Netflix, and I was like, fuck. And then Archer's still on Netflix.
Yeah.
So like I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like Canadian Netflix because I know there's stuff on. Well, like I think American Netflix has Parks and Rec, and Canadian Netflix doesn't.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Julie and I were talking a couple weeks ago how like I'm like it's weird that no streaming service has Parks and Rec. That doesn't make any sense. And I saw an article that it was leaving Netflix, and I was like, where the fuck was it
Yeah.
on?
Yeah,
Netflix?
because I used to do the like the VPN thing where like
Right.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just download like that app on Chrome.
Yeah.
You could watch American Netflix.
Yeah.
But then eventually like they started cracking down on that.
Yeah.
Oh damn, yeah.
Fuck. I don't know, man.
I'm going to the bathroom actually.
Okay. Oh fuck,
Talk
we
amongst
got to fill in the time.
Okay. No, I'm still
no,
on
man.
that whole like Spotify thing.
It's tough,
'Cause, like-
man. Streaming's tough
Yeah.
because
no,
it's you're paying for a convenient, and I mean I'm actually happy to pay for Spotify. I think that's like
Me
10.
too.
Well, right now I'm still on the student deal, but in January I'm gonna have to pay
yeah, true.
$10. But I still think it's worth your $10.
Yeah, like I think it's way better than paying for each song individually, right? Because then you'd end up paying. I mean, like the albums were like better deals, obviously,
Yeah.
but it's still like $10. and
I
shit
think
like
the other
that.
problem too is like
per thing. That's way more expensive.
the I would probably go on a limb and say a large percentage of the audience for streaming services, like of the user base,
Yeah,
are people that are like casual music listeners.
yeah, like
So
they're
for
not really
us,
into it. Yeah,
that we're both huge music fans and like musicians or whatever, where that's like
yeah,
could affect. I mean, right now it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm not hard up for our $20. It doesn't make a big
yeah,
difference.
true. It's
But
just
if
kinda
we
cool,
ever
though.
do get to a point where like we do have like a millions of streams or whatever,
yeah,
that would be like, well, fuck, we're still making like a decent amount of money, but like we
Yeah.
could be making like this if we sold that many songs, you know.
yeah, that's true. Eh?
But yeah, I don't know.
Imagine that, making millions of streams and each stream is $1.
I think that'd be fucking awesome, man.
Fuck that. But no, I guess they could do it like you have to like choose between two accounts, like artist account or like
Oh yeah,
normal account,
yeah.
and you like the price would probably be different for like each account, you know?
It'd be crazy if like your stream, one stream counted like if it was like your first stream was like $1, and then every
Yeah.
time somebody streamed it afterwards. So like if you stream it, it's $1, and then the next time you stream it, it becomes like, oh thanks, it becomes like worth less and less until like it gets to like a base level. That doesn't make any fucking sense, but
Oh no, but I know what you mean.
just
that's a cool,
fantasizing about streaming.
Are you just
costs.
talking
cool
about like in a
concept.
perfect world
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
idea?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
No, I like the idea though.
Yeah. What if our limbs grew at different rates of speed?
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Getting real crazy
wait,
right
wait,
out
wait,
of the
wait.
blue.
Individual limbs, or like just
Like
your
your-
arms grow faster than your legs?
No, like each leg would grow at different rates.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude. Oh, that'd be weird. You'd have
That'd
to,
be
like,
hard.
you'd
That'd
have
be
to,
really
like-
hard.
It would be like a half kneel walk. If like
My
one
brother's
leg-
one leg is like
is
a
way
half an
longer.
inch shorter than the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had a growth plate slip when he
true.
was like, 14 or 15.
We have growth plates?
Yeah, dude, in your hip. And if it's and his
Oh,
shit
man.
slipped. He got surgery, but it's not fixed. He's got like a fucking pin in there to keep it where it's
so
it's
is
at.
he always kind of like on a like
yeah,
a drop
so
tip?
if you watched him like
like-
with shoes off, yeah, you would notice that he had a bit of a lean. So when he buys shoes, he has to get one like built up. It's kind of a pain in the ass
Oh,
to
really?
buy
That
shoes. Yeah.
sucks.
So you gotta buy shoes, send the left one to like a prosthetic, whatever the
So you get to
whoever
wear
makes
the one shoe for a
prosthetics.
while.
Yeah,
Damn, that's annoying.
I thought, yeah, I
really
thought
the
you meant
time.
like your arms grow faster than your legs.
nah,
So
no.
you'd be like, oh, like
Be like a monkey man.
your arms are coming in pretty good right now, but
Yeah.
wait till the legs catch up, then it'll
Or
make
you're like,
sense.
Or you're like a baby, but like they can only grow like as like long as they're gonna be, you know, in your life.
right? Yeah,
Like
yeah,
like
yeah,
when
yeah,
you're an
yeah.
adult, like you're done growing,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But so like I'm picturing it like as you're growing up,
Yeah, you'd be
just
like,
shit starts before other shit, you know. So you just have massive shoulders, but
It's like, oh, shoulders
like a
came in
belly
first.
goes- Yeah, like,
That's good luck.
you know what they say when your shoulders come
Or
in
just-
first?
just like a baby with like a huge neck.
Yeah.
Like,
You get like one kneecap like 3 weeks before
Yeah.
the other kneecap.
oh my
comes
god,
in.
that'd be weird. Or like everything else is done except your cock.
Yeah,
You know. that
yeah.
would
Mine
suck.
still hasn't grown in yet. I'm
Oh
hoping.
damn. Let me know when it does.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
That's gross.
Yeah, penis jokes.
Anyway,
Penis.
God, penis jokes.
PP.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Fuck. That'd be weird. Okay, but what if they didn't? What if they kept growing? Like you just have super
forever.
long. Well, not like forever. They would stop eventually, but like they would grow. It's just abnormally big. You know what I mean?
So like, if say you stop growing,
Are you just talking about limbs or your whole body?
What about if it was body parts, like your ears?
oh,
Th-
dude.
technically, that's true. Your ears
Do they? Oh yeah, I
keep
guess they
your
do.
ears and your nose keep growing.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
like
My ears aren't.
I don't
gonna grow,
know
though.
if
Really
you've
small.
noticed, but like old senior citizens have very large ears
That is
Yeah.
true.
and noses.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Fuck, I didn't.
I think
That's
but-
crazy.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Your eyes are always the same.
yeah, your eyes
No,
are
your
never
eyes don't grow.
yeah,
What?
they never grow, they never
you
get
didn't-
small.
You never thought about that?
No, like from when you're a baby.
Yeah.
man.
Same eyes.
From when your
size.
eyes start, whatever,
same eyes.
whatever term.
Once you come
yeah.
out, that's what your eyes are.
Man, that's crazy. I've been seeing through the same set of eyes since I was a kid.
Yep.
That's-
Yeah, man.
Everybody has. Unless you get new eyes,
pretty
but
crazy,
I don't
though.
think
Are
it's
we there yet?
yet.
I don't think we're there yet. Dude, that would be fuck. Dude, going
To get new
blind would
eyes?
really fucking suck, man.
Oh yeah.
I would rather be blind though
Oh, me
than
too. Yeah.
any
Yeah.
other. I mean,
Deaf would be.
I don't care if I couldn't
frustrating.
smell
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, true. If I yeah.
Wait,
If
but
I
you need smell.
But then
to
you
taste,
could also
though.
not taste stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure they go like hand in hand.
Taste is like 90%
Dude,
smell.
I'd be mucking hot wings. Like I know that
All-
these taste good.
Oh, but
all-
then you'd feel it here though.
Yeah, you know, it's not even worth it.
All of your
Yeah,
food
yeah.
enjoyment would just be like texture and
Yeah.
consistency.
Ah, that'd be weird.
I'm not sure what you would like. I don't know. That's weird to think about.
Yeah, that is super weird. Like, what's a weird food texture?
Oysters.
Oh yeah.
Okay, oysters
Oh, I-
and avocados.
yeah.
Yep.
True.
Yeah.
Um,
You just have to deal with that. And not
That'd be.
taste it.
I'd rather be blind than not being able
Yeah.
to taste stuff.
Because many great musicians are blind.
Suck, man.
It would kind of suck. Because, like, you're. You're missing out.
Yeah, so, you're at a party and like, hey man, look at this. You're like, fucking,
And you're just like,
describe it to me. Describe it.
fuck
to me.
you, man. Don't tell me to look at stuff.
Yeah, can we stop
Yeah.
fucking inviting him out, man?
But, like,
He
people,
can't see anything.
people who are like blind at birth, they have nothing to refer to.
Dude, the world's probably
You
a more
know?
beautiful
Yeah.
place.
It's probably terrifying. Imagine like discovering what fire and heat is for the first time. That'd be terrifying.
Dude, but then they never have to see that gross part of spring where like the snow's almost melted, but it's all brown
Oh,
and
yeah.
gross, and you see everybody's garbage
And there's
that
a
they
bunch
stuff
of there's like
into the
rocks in it
snowbank.
and
Yeah,
gravel
yeah.
and all that.
Dude, that's the
True.
grossest time of year.
Yeah.
Did you just
Yeah,
see
that-
how
that
much
is the
more
worst.
people like
They don't give, a
give
shit.
less of a shit? 'Cause like,
Yeah.
oh, there's all the garbage people threw into snowbanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll just get snowed on.
Yeah, nobody will know.
Fuck
Just
that.
bury it.
I hate that. Oh yeah. Then the snow melts, dumbass.
Yeah, and then there's just so much garbage all
Yeah.
at once.
And it's wet.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Ew, dude, what's worse than wet garbage?
Yeah. Oh, you know what we didn't do last year that we should do this year? Build snow forts.
I thought you guys did do that last
We
year.
Actually,
didn't.
yeah, you just get a recycling bin,
Yep.
Oh,
and that's what
nice.
you use as like your
Yeah, man.
cube
Didn't
set, and you can
Tilker
make
do
like
that?
Yeah, dude.
I don't think so.
Did you live in a small town?
Yeah.
Small town people know this.
Yeah, no, we did
man.
something like we didn't do.
You go to the
recycling
fairgrounds,
bins.
you toboggan for a bit, try to make a jump.
Yeah, actually.
Always make a jump,
Fairgrounds.
regardless of how shitty the jump is.
Oh yeah, you always make a jump, and then it always hurts when you land because you have like the ones where
Yeah,
you
because
lie
you
down
learn
and
how
your
to
belly
land.
hacked it down so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but we would do like the brick thing, but with snowballs instead of the
Oh, okay,
recycling bins. You know,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
so
what
it,
you're
so
saying.
so it didn't look as good. It didn't look as cool as the bricks.
Yeah, we
probably
had
did.
one guy in my town. He got a spot in the paper because he made a really nice snow fort with like a recycling bin
Oh,
as like a
nice.
mold. He made like a basically like a little actual fortress,
Oh damn, that's cool.
and he got in the paper.
Oh, one day,
Nice.
or
should
when
try
you're
to
in
beat that.
kindergarten, Dustin,
Dustin.
we were growing sunflowers
Fuck yeah.
in kindergarten.
Okay.
And then
nice.
Dustin took his home, and it grew taller than his house, and he got in the paper for that.
Damn.
I also have a follow-up question. How do you remember anything from kindergarten?
I don't know. I just
Oh, I
remember.
remember
I just remember that was
shit.
in kindergarten.
I really, I like
I remember
have,
I actually remember a few things from kindergarten.
I have
Yeah,
like
so do I.
no memories like
Really?
from like before I was like 7. I think I have like two, and they might just be like totally made up.
Well, you're much older. We're much closer to.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dude, I remember.
I think
I got some memories from when I was a kid, but I think they're all made up.
I think
they're
I made them up
implants. You're like
because
Blade
they're pretty
Runner.
cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Dude, I remember one time in JK,
I didn't do JK because I'm not a pussy.
junior kindergarten.
I need 1 year kindergarten. Thanks.
Okay.
Oh,
Me too.
I did JK and SK.
I know
Yeah,
how to.
same.
I know how to play. It's all good.
True.
It's
yeah.
all good. Know how to play. It's all
Yeah.
good.
I was in the washroom. I was going.
I was great at playing.
But I always got the barn. They'd always say, "Yo, get the fucking barn," and I got the barn.
nice.
Yeah, dude. Sorry.
Got the fucking barn. That's okay.
You go.
It's just a stupid story. I was in the bathroom once in JK. I don't know what I was doing.
Where's the story going?
But there's a stool in the corner of the bathroom. Okay, so it was like the JK room, and then there's like there's a boy bathroom and a girl bathroom,
Right.
and you just walk in and it's like a toilet, and that's it, and a sink, right?
Like it's a room, like
Sounds
with a
like a-
door
Yeah,
that
it's
locks.
just a room. Yeah, you close it.
It's like
and
a
it locks.
handicap
Okay, it's not
stall.
like an actual like
Yeah,
bathroom, like
yeah.
school bathroom.
Actually, it didn't lock because we were in JK.
because you're kids. Yeah.
yeah. So
fucked would it be? The children are in the bathroom.
no,
We can't get in.
the fact that they don't lock applies to the story.
Oh.
So okay, so you sit down and you're facing the door, right? That's like how it was laid out, just like a
Like you
little
were
closet.
taking a shit.
No, I was sitting down because I didn't know how to stand up yet because I was like 4.
Okay. Yeah, all right. We'll let it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then-
Anyway.
Anyway, whenever I
going.
would go to the washroom, I would have this fear that there's like a spider under the stool in the corner. And then one day there was, and I freaked out, and I was like, there's a big spider.
It came
in here."
true.
And then the fucking teacher had to open the door, and everyone saw me in the bathroom. Yeah.
Ah,
With your
dang.
pants down?
Yeah, my pants were down
Oh.
all the way.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was pretty
But you
embarrassing.
know, we all have embarrassing bathroom stories, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
But I was like 4, so it's like, it's okay.
It'd be funny if
guess,
that followed you like all through high school, and then just like
Dude,
girls are
imagine
like,
that.
I saw his dick when we were in like kindergarten.
I saw his pee-pee.
And they would have like, it's bigger and it grew with me.
Yeah.
All right, it's bigger
Okay,
now.
look now. Look
Yeah.
now. I'm like, oh my god.
Do you want to see it now? Do you want to see it now?
Dude, that's all you did in kindergarten was just play.
Yeah,
and then
because- 'cause
sometimes
it's-
do arts and crafts.
Because it's a daycare.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's not school.
It's not really
Yeah.
teaching you anything. I think
It's being
It's
creative.
what it
essentially
teaches
getting
you
you in
is
the-
like the routine of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
going and leaving
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's it. And then eventually it's like grade 1, we're like, hey, here's math
Yeah.
for a bit, but play.
Yeah.
Still.
And you're like, wait, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's like the first day of school, and then the teacher tries to give you work, and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's the fucking first day.
This
Yeah.
is school.
Yeah,
we
you're gonna-
play.
yeah.
We play here.
Yeah.
I remember though in like high school, you go like the first day of class, and you're like, I know we got 75 minutes to kill, but you're really giving us work right now?
It's
Like,
like,
yeah.
Don't we just do the outline about
Yeah,
like
I know
what
what
we're
that
gonna
yeah,
do?
yeah.
And
Don't
then
you talk
we
some
just
bullshit?
fuck around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the first day, dude?
This
what
is
are you
the
doing?
outline day.
Yeah.
You do the index.
Yeah.
For the semester.
Yeah.
The course outline. That's what it's called.
The syllabus,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
curriculum.
So everybody got the syllabus? Yeah, fucking chill, dude.
Yeah, I got it.
The outline. All right? Relax. We're not going to get to
Yeah.
half of this shit, all right?
Yeah.
Chill.
You never really do.
No.
It's kind of weird how easy school is,
Yeah.
like especially
Now,
like public
yeah.
school
Yeah.
compared to like just like working all the time.
Yeah.
Like
Because you're always tired.
I would always because I would just totally sub out like, oh, I just have to, sit down every day, like from 8 to 3, basically.
And then go out and play like wall ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, holy shit! I forgot how much I love wall ball.
That's all we did. We did that and bump, like the basketball
Oh,
bump.
yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
And then we would just play
That
basketball. It
Bump
fun.
was such a savage game though,
Yeah.
because
I know.
you'd always get the one person who would like
They
get a
fucking,
really
like-
good bump, and they would just like knock it like
Yeah.
way out into the grass, and you had to
they
run
like
out and
direct
get it.
it like the
Yeah.
wrong way. So
Yeah.
you have to fucking run. Yeah,
But
that was fun though.
I'm not sure, so I'm curious. What were your rules for wall ball? Because actually,
Oh,
you have no
okay.
idea how like the standard wall ball is played. I think like we made up a version of our own.
Okay, well we called it like thumb for a bit.
Thumb.
Yeah, because it was like you throw it at the wall and then like anyone could get it, like if you're close to it,
Yeah.
right? But if you like touch it and like don't catch it, like you fumble it, then you have to run. To
Oh,
the
you
wall.
have to catch the ball.
You always have to catch the ball. But if you
Okay,
if you like touch it and then drop it,
Mm-hmm.
because if you just miss the ball, that's fine. You just got to go get it and then throw it again. But if you like touch it and then you fumble it, you have to run to the wall. And then if someone grabbed the ball and threw it and hit the wall
Oh, and you have to touch the wall
before you touch the wall, then you're out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
how
we
you
had
played
like
it?
we had elements
Yeah,
of
it's
that,
coming
but
back to me now.
Okay.
but I think
Yeah.
there was like I think we had something
That
with
sounds
like
right.
I think it was like because of the way like my school was, like there was like the wall, but then like the cement, like it was all like downhill until like there was like a giant like yard out there. So
Okay.
anytime like the ball would come off the wall, it would start to roll down
Oh, shit.
like the
Oh,
hill.
weird. Okay.
So we played like you could get like up to 3 touches on the ball, like to get it back
Oh.
towards the wall.
What do you
Because
mean?
like the ball was like once
It's
it,
so hard to retrieve.
yeah, because like as like someone would hit the ball into the wall, and then like if you wanted to get it, you could get like 3 touches on the ball, like before it had to hit the wall,
Right.
because like it was completely downhill like all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah.
got it. Yeah.
So it's hard to get. So there's got to be.
So it probably
probably
wasn't the
always
same
fumble
kind
it.
of premise as your wall ball,
Yeah.
because
So you didn't have to run to the wall or anything.
I don't think so, but like I think we did something like that.
Okay. Because then we would do that with like a basketball. It was called Red Ass or something.
Yeah, we played Red Ass, I think,
Yeah.
or Red
What
Butt
the
or something.
fuck
yeah.
is red ass?
Red
Oh,
butt,
it's
I
like the
think is
same
what we
deal,
called it.
except if you don't touch the wall in time, they throw the basketball at your ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you get
alright.
the ball thrown at you. Yeah,
Really hard. It was funny.
Yeah, because kids are assholes.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, because you
And
just
all
want to
you wanna
hurt
do
other
is
people.
hurt your
Yeah.
friends. Yeah,
Red Rover.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
We weren't allowed to play that.
yeah.
wasn't even a game that we played, but like me and like two other friends would just like go into the backyard and we just like break sticks on our arms.
Nice.
You'd be like,
What?
hold your arm out. You're gonna break a stick on your arm.
Oh, like just like a.
You
like
just
a wrist
hold your
thing?
arm, yeah, and
Like-
then you take like a stick and you just like whack it
A
on
bad
there.
student, and then you break sticks.
But then sometimes you get like the sticks that are like still green on the
Oh,
inside,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it would
yeah.
like whip around your
Yeah,
arm,
fuck.
and then it would like, oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, fuck
I don't
that.
know. You just like to hurt other people,
True. Yeah.
and we burned a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were
well, I
that
mean, you
kid.
gotta burn stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I never
because
really
there's
burned
not
stuff.
When you do
like
not
when you
burn
live in
stuff,
a like a
didn't-
town where
I
you
didn't.
can't like go to the movies or
Honestly
like
didn't.
Yeah,
go somewhere. You just
True.
dude,
we just like rode dirt bikes and burnt stuff.
we almost lit the fairgrounds on fire one night because
Holy
we
shit.
there was the one convenience store like never ID'd or anything, so we just go in and buy a fuck ton of fireworks, and then there was a bunch of us, and because Jobin lived with his mom like right in front of the fairgrounds, so we went there one night and we're just shooting fireworks off. And then Eric just fucking is shoot. What are those? Like the cherry ones that like pop like a bunch off in like one.
Cherry bombs.
Are you
Cherry
ta-
bombs
Yeah.
or no, the
Oh.
cherry blasters or some shit.
I thought you
know
were talking
it's
about like
the
the Roman
cannon.
candles.
Maybe it's a Roman candle. Yeah, I don't.
It just
yeah.
shoots
like a bunch
colored
of
ones,
them
but they
out.
don't like explode or anything,
Yeah.
but they just keep going.
Yeah.
You get like 10
Oh,
or 12
yeah.
shots.
Eric
We
was shooting
used
those
to-
off into the bush, and we're like, "Hey, man, don't do that."
We used
then
to-
we started shooting each other, and
Oh,
we shot
same.
David.
Oh, Roman candle
we shot
fights,
David
yeah.
Thorne. Remember David from? He
Yeah.
came to
Yeah,
our
yeah,
Harmony
yeah.
Lunch
Yeah.
shows. Yeah. We fucking got him in the sweater, and he
Oh.
was fucking mad. He like fell to the ground. He's like, "This is my officer sweater," and we're like, "David, it's fine. You're fine." He's like, "I really like this sweater." We're like, "Dude, it's fucking
You shouldn't
fine."
have worn it to the Roman
Yeah.
candle fight,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, one time fucking Jobin, and this is a different time. Me, Jobin, Eric, and Julian were at the harbor shooting fucking fireworks. It was funny because we were shooting fireworks off, and then the next day a girl we knew posted on Facebook. She's like, "I love when you're trying to sleep, but people are blowing fireworks off on the
nice.
harbor." And then we're like, "Oh fuck, that was us."
Oh, that was
anyway,
us.
Eric shoots one at Jobin, and like he kind of misses him, but it's a close call. And then we're at the back of Julian's mom's BMW. It's like the hatchback one
Yeah.
with it open, and we're like going through the fireworks. And then Jobin's like, "Hey, Eric." And Eric turns out and he shoots it at him. and like,
fuck.
thankfully it hits him because it almost went in the fucking car. Like, it hits Eric right in the fucking nipple. And his like shirt's all burnt. Like it burned like through his shirt.
God
and we're like,
damn.
Jobin, that almost went in the fucking car, dude. That would have been such a bigger
Oh, shit.
problem.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck.
don't shoot it at the car. Yeah, dude.
I almost nailed my buddy with like the one, like not the Roman candles, the ones that explode in the air.
Jesus.
Yeah, we were just shooting them at each other.
Like those are like the one-offs, or like there's a bunch of them and they explode in the air.
It was the one off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like a decently big.
Yeah, because
one.
there's the
Yeah.
ones that like they're not colors or anything at all. It's literally just shoots in the air and it goes bang.
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was like the colored one too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we had to like fucking
Fuck.
dive out of the way.
Jesus.
It was
That's
it
hella
was so dumb.
dangerous.
Yeah.
But you feel like Harry Potter though, because you get
Oh,
to,
yeah, it was
you
pretty
shoot
cool.
spells.
My buddy would like put it up to his dick.
Of course.
Of course,
Yeah,
like,
obviously.
And he'd be
If
like,
you if
Hey,
you didn't
shoot
do
it out
that,
of my
yeah.
ass, man.
yeah, no, but he's like, I'm gonna come, and then he's like, bam.
Yeah.
Loud ass
Oh
bang.
jeez.
There's always that guy.
Yeah. Fuck, that was so fun. We get because like my one buddies would just always get fireworks from the res, so that's how we got
Nice.
ours.
Oh, yeah.
And we would just do it like during the day,
Legit.
like on the roof of the school. It was so funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man. I would go to the roof of your school.
Yeah, we
love
used to
that.
go on the roof of
Yeah.
our school
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's so like satisfying to say like you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was, I think it was 2 times, but like we'd go onto the roof of the school and we'd be hanging out there so long. Eventually, like 2 cop cars would like pull into like the front of the school.
Oh
and
yeah.
be like, oh shit! And there was only like a couple ways down, like off the roof, and
Yeah.
one was like basically the way you got up,
Yeah.
and the other was like really sketchy. You just like jump onto this like big like light pole and you would just like
Shimmy down.
Slide down.
Oh,
so
fuck.
eventually there was like the cops like got out of their car and like came around to the area where they like knew people like climbed
Yeah.
up to the roof.
Yeah.
So all of us had to like
Do the light
jump
post.
onto this pole, which
Oh,
was
shit.
so sketchy. It was like it probably seemed like bigger than it actually was, but it seemed like you barely had like a grip on it.
Oh, God,
but you just
fuck.
you couldn't really like step off of the roof onto it. You kind of have to like
Oh, yeah.
hop to it.
Oh.
And
Oh,
it was
just
just
so
this big
unnerved.
pole, and you just kind of like slide down,
Nah.
and then everyone just like did it like
Nervous.
really quick because you're so in a hurry.
Yeah.
And they live like 3 houses down from the school, so we all just
True,
like
yeah.
ran through the yard, jumped the fence, and just like kept hanging out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I loved fucking living close to the school.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
lived like it was like an 8-minute skate to the school because I just used to skate to school.
That rhymed. Did you
Yeah.
do that on purpose?
That's funny.
No, I was gonna say 10, but I got there way faster than 10.
Wasn't quite 5.
Yeah.
Not 10.
Yeah, I used to live like right next to the school, and so did Revelitis, so it worked out.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
I skipped a lot of class in high school because I lived so
in high
close.
school? Oh yeah.
I would
same.
always miss first period because I would just sleep in.
Nice.
Yeah, the prof, my Comtech prof wanted us to go to Jobin's house one day and wake him up
No
because he
way.
would never come to first class. Like if Comtech was first, he'd never come. He'd be like, "Do you know where he is?" And I was like, "My guess is he's probably sleeping still." And he's like, "Do you know where he lives?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." I was like, "The door's for sure unlocked because it was always unlocked." And he's like, "Let's go get him." And I was like,
Oh.
"Sure?" And he never pulled trigger on it, but he's like, he wanted to like legitimately drive over there and just fucking walk
just, like,
into
wake
his
him
room.
up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just wake him up.
We're bringing
It
class
was
to
fun.
you
Yeah,
today.
It was funny, man.
That's awesome. I love
Yeah.
teachers like that.
Jobin would always make me skip that class, but it was fine because it was Comtech.
Yeah.
That teacher also liked us, and he'd never make us do what he would just give us like special projects to do that like weren't related
To like
the
make up
course.
your grade, yeah.
But like it wasn't even that. Like I was doing fine. Like I would do the work, and then he'd just be like,
Yeah.
you guys come here." And then he'd be like, he'd give us some dumb job to do, and he'd be like, "If you do that, like don't worry about the project." Like,
Oh,
okay,
all right.
Nice, yeah.
So then
That's
and then
sweet.
like Joe would just be like, "Hey man, come with me. Like where are we going?" He's like, "Just gonna go to Tim Hortons because his aunt owned it and his mom was the manager." So we
Nice.
just
Oh, yeah.
and then he would take his mom's car to school every day. So we just drive up there, and then she'd be like, "Why are you guys here?" He'd be like, "No, we're just getting
Shouldn't you be
we're
in
just getting a
school?"
snack." And he's like, "She's like, no, it's class time right now, Jacob." And she'd be like, "No, it's fine." And then she'd be like, "What do you guys want?" And then she'd just give us like free Tim Hortons shit.
Oh,
And then
nice.
she'd be like, "Keep them in class." And I was like, "I'm trying." I don't know.
We just love donuts.
Yeah.
So
Free Timmy's.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's cool.
no, yeah, like I think it was like our comm class that like there was a couple of us like we always did so well in the class, but we always like never went
Yeah.
because and like our teacher was so like passive aggressive. She would never like teach the class. Like you just sit down at your computer every day.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, the lesson plan is up there.
Ugh.
Like look at it and
my
do what it
God.
says.
Oh fuck
But
that.
then like by
Do
the
your
end of the
job.
week, like we wouldn't have done any of it.
Yeah.
But one day, because there was like 3 of us who always skip class, we'd do like a third of like each of the work.
Right.
Ooh.
And then we would just like,
Send it
I'm
over.
just going to take
Yeah.
your third and add it onto, or like your 2/3 and put it onto mine.
Yeah.
And then we all just handed it in at the end of the week, got marked. It was totally fine.
Nice.
But like that's where, because we had Audacity
Nice.
on like the
Audio
computers.
City.
Audio
There's a
City.
guy in my business course. He's like, "Yo, Kearns, I don't understand how you use Audio City."
You call it Audio City.
But yeah, so
Fuck. What an idiot.
that's where it was like super cool. I actually got to like mess with like audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like ripped the video. I don't know if you remember it. It was just this video of this woman screaming at like these skateboarders to like get off the stairs
I don't think so.
or something. It was like a
Oh.
viral video or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
where
I
she
remember
like
that.
she like freaked out. It was, and then I took that and I just like pitched it down a bunch, to where it just sounded like hilarious, and I never heard anything like that
Yeah.
before. So like I laughed my ass off, like just pitching down videos of people freaking out at like skaters because
That's so.
Dude,
I
that sounds
skated
so
a lot.
fun.
And I was like, oh, this is pretty fun to do. And then, yeah, we just did a bunch of other like dumb comm projects, but they were so easy if
Yeah.
you just put in work one day,
Yeah.
because everyone in that class just like fucked around on computers because
Yeah.
you just get to sit in front of a computer all
Yeah.
class.
Yeah. Did you ever play Super Hot when it was in beta?
No.
No,
What's
I
that?
played
Like
a lot
demo?
of what's it called, Line Rider.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, to where you
Dude,
you
we
would just
played
like
so much
you would
Line
draw
Rider.
lines and you just let the dude on the sled like
Yeah.
go with it. Oh, I played that so much.
'Cause you could pull off some gnarly shit.
Yeah.
Dude, man. Like Flash games back then were so dope.
Yeah,
They're just so
holy
basic
shit,
and,
dude.
like-
Yeah.
Clip?
Yeah, dude,
guys?
mini
Yeah.
clip, yeah,
Clip?
dude.
That's awesome.
That's so
Love
funny.
how you guys
yeah,
know
Line
that.
Rider fucking was awesome.
Did you guys
Yeah,
ever go
'cause
on AndCon? AndCon Arcade?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay, that was another big one for us.
Oh,
Did you ever go to those websites now? Sometimes I just open Miniclip just to see what's up, and then I like never want to. Play
oh, it's still
anything.
there.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Because
why wouldn't it be?
Kind
Yeah.
of suck.
what was another? Oh, there's like addicting games.
Yeah, it was
Oh, shit,
addi-
dude.
addicting games. Yeah, I
Yeah.
frequented
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
site.
there was some good shit there. Dude, that's so wholesome. Now that I think back, I'm just like, can
Yeah.
I use the computer to play some Flash games?
Yeah.
I think the internet was never good enough. I remember when my dad first got like high speed because it wasn't.
Yeah, we
dial-up.
always had dial
Yeah,
up.
and then my
we never
brother
had
would be
high
like
speed.
on mini clips, and my dad would be like, isn't that fucking sweet how fast that loads? But it probably loaded like so slow, like
Yeah.
to today's standards.
You
but,
only
like,
had to wait like 6 minutes
yeah,
for the game.
but like with
Yeah.
dial up, like it would never load. So it's like when it's finally loading, you're like, isn't that fucking crazy how fast it loads? Like, yeah, it's the best. It's so like it loads so fast. You're like where now like probably like half the speed of whatever my internet right now is probably still double the speed of what that was. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's up with the internet? What's going on?
Yeah.
Netflix is actually taking the time to load. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Or like when it was like first when YouTube was like a thing.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Like NewTube.
Yeah.
yeah, where like
Again, yeah.
I have this video. I think it's on YouTube because like
yeah.
there was barely anything on YouTube. I was like, I type it in like, I don't know, like 5 o'clock, and I'd be like at 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh shit, the video's ready. I can watch on the YouTube, and it's like
Yeah.
a 40-second video of
Yeah.
something from like a DVD I already had. And I'm just like, I just want to see it on the internet because
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I lived like in the middle of nowhere where all you could get was dial up.
Yeah.
True,
That's
yeah.
fucking man. I remember like because Jobin and Eric like knew more about the internet at the time, and they kept quoting videos, and I was like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, oh man, you gotta like watch it online. And I was
Yeah.
like, what do you go to? And they're like, it's youtube.com. And I was like, whoa, what is that?
What
I was
is
like, is it
that?
like
Yeah.
you or is it like you? And they're like, it's like you. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I never watched
And there's
the
like
videos.
7 videos on there, and you just fucking watch those, and
Yep.
then watch Bo Burnham, and fucking. You guys watch Bo Burnham before, like when he
No.
first was breaking?
I watched like a bunch of like his stuff like before he was like pre-stand up, like on
Yeah.
Bo Yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that song was so good.
3.14 Apple Pie. That song's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
No, I was late to the punch for like old YouTube.
He's got
Cause I'm a little guy.
rehab for fictional characters is fucking hilarious.
Is it
There's
Bo
like
Burnham?
Tony the Tiger, yeah,
Okay.
and fucking like the Tooth
Yeah,
Fairy
because he
and
was
stuff.
like a big part of like why YouTube got so
yeah,
like big.
yeah. He's
Like
one
when
of
they
the
had like their
OGs.
YouTube like awards or something, he
Yeah.
like played at it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's, I've shown Julia all the original videos a while ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're still.
I don't think I've seen any, to be honest.
His like legit YouTube channel is like
Yeah.
still up.
Oh, nice.
It's actually kind of funny because like all the old videos of like that are like webcam recorded are up there, and then it's
Oh,
like
nice.
he has like one of his specials is on there, which is like fucking hilarious.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like yeah, because it was so long ago. Like some videos will be like, oh, this was like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
and it like
Yeah.
only has like 240p is like the only
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
You're like, oh fuck.
You guys remember Fred?
Yeah, I never watched them though.
Never
He's
watched
Wasn't a
Fred.
thing I did.
Annoying Orange.
Yeah, no, that was.
I used to watch Smosh a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, same.
Like when
yeah.
it was like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
when it was
Julia
still
watches it.
movies
when it
were
was
real,
still
or,
Smosh.
like if cartoons were real.
When it was just the two guys.
Yeah.
Now Smosh sucks.
Yeah, like I don't like it's
Dude, I have to watch it every
It's-
night for dinner because that's what Julia
it's
has
like
on.
just like a sketch thing
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Sometimes they're like trying not to laugh stuff is kind of funny.
The
They'll like
ones
have a
with Gus
person sit in a
Johnson is
chair
funny.
with like and they have to put water in their mouth, and then everybody just comes
Oh,
over and tells them to
and
make
they
them
just
laugh.
do like a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Smosh.
Some of those,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I just see it on like Facebook.
it's crazy.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some of those are actually pretty funny.
They had Zachary Levi on that, who's Shazam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
But like the ones with Gus Johnson are the fucking best. He's
yeah,
so
yeah,
funny.
yeah. Yeah, he's the shit.
Yeah. Did you see the newest video he put up?
No.
Like Adam and Eve talking to God.
no.
And like Gus is Eve.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that.
It's hilarious.
That's funny. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Hmm.
All right. Well, fuck. Hour 15.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Last thing.
Okay.
Do you guys have any thoughts on how much like the London police are cracking down on parties and stuff?
Are they?
You know
I didn't
about
know
this?
that.
Hey man, they keep
I did not know about
they
this.
keep charging people like I think it's more Western students. They charge them like $1,000 a guy, like homeowner for like having like house parties.
like
and stuff.
$1,000 per people who live there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
for having,
Like just
house
for
parties.
for having a party.
Like, yeah, I don't know if there's like a certain like threshold that they pass, but like every couple of days they're like on the radio, like yeah, these people got fines or whatever.
Wait, yeah, just for having a party?
Yeah, because I think they're really trying to make FOCO like not be a thing.
But
So
like
I-
honestly, like they kind of
shit's fucked.
fucked themselves over because FOCO is now like
yeah,
bigger than Homecoming.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because people
yeah,
because Homecoming was always
yeah,
like the last weekend in September.
Yeah.
But now I forget why. I think it's because it usually got so out of hand
Yeah.
that they like canceled it and moved it to
Yeah.
where
It's like
I think now
it's
like
closer to,
actual homecoming is
Yeah.
like where people actually leave town now.
Yeah.
Like for Thanksgiving or
yeah,
something.
it's like closer to like
Oh, that makes
midterms
sense.
to like try to be like, okay, well they're not gonna party because it's midterms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you're never ever gonna stop university and college kids from
Yeah,
partying.
especially when it's
Yeah,
like,
in the streets.
Western, and now it's getting like famous or like notorious for doing FOCO, which is
Yeah.
better than
Yeah.
homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
so-
yeah, because
Yeah.
now like they still book like artists and stuff for like
Yeah.
for FOCO now.
Yeah.
Like because
Really?
Yeah.
yeah,
And
like,
it's still and
like
now it's
rappers
just like
and
a,
stuff still come to Western for fake homecoming.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
People it's just now it's something that people want to be a part of.
Yeah.
And you're like, just fucking
Just let them have it,
yeah.
man.
Never
Like
been
just
to
let
one.
them do it. You can fucking be there and make sure everything's like safe.
Yeah, because like it's always patrolled like
yeah.
heavily on
Yeah.
I forget what
Brothdale.
Brothdale, yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, it's always like patrolled like heavily with
yeah,
cops.
Yeah.
Like, so like
Yeah, I don't get
I think
it.
that's the best you can
And
do.
by
just
like
let it
telling
happen.
all these fucking kids that like they're gonna fucking party, and then by being like we're gonna start fucking like handing out fines and stuff, people are just gonna be like, all right, well like if we're
Yeah.
gonna fucking get fined, we might as well go for it.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
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 We'll
They
start
need
like
to
a
make
GoFundMe
money.
so we
Yeah.
can have a party.
Yeah,
like Jesus.
it's like just fucking don't make it such a big deal.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna
And-
party.
And dude, the other thing too, I went first year of MIA because at that time, like I still hadn't really like made any friends, and then I had friends that were in Western, and then I had other friends that were coming to London.
Okay,
so I was
yeah.
like, all right, I'll go. So I
Oh, you
meet
did?
them
Oh,
down
shit.
there. Yeah, I meet them on Brothdale, and it's like fucked. But like at this point, it still wasn't enough where they're like, we're not doing it, we're just patrolling it. So it's
Yeah.
like the road's closed. There's like a fucking million people down the street.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's like mostly all on one street.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked crazy because like you can just like walk into anybody's house.
Yeah, all
People
the
are
houses are
drinking.
basically just like open.
Yeah.
and, like,
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's
dude.
fucked.
Yeah.
But and they're like, just try not to be drinking on the road. On the sidewalks, it's cool. Not on the road.
if you're gonna drink on the road, I mean,
Yeah.
drink it fast. Like,
So-
try
it
not
was-
to drink on the road.
This pissed me off because me and like two of my buddies we're actually like, we're like, let's fucking get out of here. We'll go back to our other friend's house, and then we're meeting other friends like downtown.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like, cool. So we're just like walking down the road to like avoid all the shit. We're all drinking a beer. There's literally people in like circles like smashing bottles and stuff. And then a cop walks up to the three of us, and they're like, "Thanks, boys," and they like fucking take our beers and dump them. And we're like, the three of us that are just literally like walking out, like we're leaving,
Yeah.
not doing anything, we're the problem. But fucking everybody that's
Yeah.
like smashing glass on the road and stuff, like that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I was so pissed. I was
Oh,
like,
I
we're
would
not
be
doing
pissed too,
anything,
man.
man. Like
Yeah.
we're just fucking like we're just walking.
Look at everything else.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's like that's the shit that like makes people pissed off. Then like just I don't know, man.
Yeah, cops
Yeah.
are weird, man.
It's
yeah,
so
like-
annoying.
In trying to cancel
Yeah,
Homecoming, they made it like
yeah, they made it more famous.
Yeah.
yeah, they made it even more desirable to go to FOCO. It's
Yeah.
like fucking no one cares about whatever they moved Homecoming to. Like no one cares about that
Yeah.
because it's always been the same time every year.
Yeah.
So they just do it regardless.
Yeah, and it's not like people are just gonna like not do it. Like
Yeah, because it is
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah,
there's
it's
people
tradition.
in like grade
yeah.
10 right now that are like, dude, I can't fucking wait
Yeah.
to go to London to do Homecoming. Like, you fucking heard about that?
Yeah,
Like,
fuck.
Yeah.
so like in 4 years or whatever, when they get there, they're not gonna be like, oh, I guess we're not doing it anymore. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
They told us we
Close
can't
the-
do it
yeah,
anymore,
close the
yeah.
street
It's like,
down.
guy, we're
Yeah,
doing it.
Yeah, we're
Well, like
fucking
even
doing
on
it.
or on like the weekend of FOCO, like Centennial Hall is like a reunion or something for
Right.
like Western grads. So we're like,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
because like FOCO is like the weekend of like my birthday.
Right.
So my one buddy, his birthday's on like the 26th and mine's on the 30th. So one weekend, like he came down and like we went out.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night, we were by like Centennial Hall, like trying to get a cab.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get like a single one because there's all these like
Like Western
fancy,
alum. Yeah.
like Western alumni, like coming out in suits and shit. And obviously,
Oh, shit.
every single cab is going to stop for them
Yeah.
because they have,
Yeah.
you know, the money. So we
Yeah.
just like walked for like a while until
Fuck.
like
Oh, fuck.
we
that.
were outside of like that area to where we could like
Yeah. Yeah.
get an actual cab.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
There's so many students. It's so weird, like seeing like my little cousin like go to homecoming.
Yeah.
She's
no
always
doubt.
been like my little cousin. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
to where like my
Yeah.
little cousin is like 19 and he's going to college.
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy.
fuck, I'm old.
Yeah, my one's starting to drive now. He like just turned 16.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
like, oh fuck.
Like holy
Weird.
shit.
I know it's
Yeah.
weird seeing your fucking.
It's weird to
little
think
guys
like
grow up.
you completely understand that you get older, but not that like people
Yeah.
younger than you get older
Yeah.
also.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, man. Like my cousin has like such a deep voice now, and it still throws me off. You know.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
It was weird. My friend Amber, when I was like hanging out with them, she has two younger brothers, and the one had like just hit puberty when I like had started hanging out, so it was all good. But the other one hadn't, and then I like came to Fanshawe and went back, and like within like that couple months, he like hit puberty.
Yeah, it's just like
yeah, and he
it
went
just,
from
like,
being
drops.
like Braden to like, hey, what's up, man? I was like, what the fuck happened? I've only been gone for a couple months, and like he like his everything, like his facial structure,
It
like
just, like,
changed
yeah, it just,
and
like,
everything.
hit
him.
And I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, that's just crazy. Like how much someone can change
Yeah,
just because naturally.
yeah.
You know?
yeah, because that's what happens.
Yeah.
Dude, I get pissed off sometimes. I see people younger than me, and then puberty did them better than it did me. And
Dude,
I'm like,
yeah,
dude,
like-
when am I gonna hit second puberty, dude? I fucking I need some,
Second
where's my?
puberty.
I need another growth spurt or
Yeah.
something.
I mean, just puberty in general, like, sucked for me. Like, because, like, both of my parents had, like, bad, like, acne.
Oh, dude, I lucked out. On
Dude,
the
I got,
acne,
like,
man.
destroyed.
Oh,
like,
really?
I, like, it's not too hard to tell, but, like,
Yeah,
also because I was, like, in puberty and I was, like, a scene kid.
right.
My
Oh,
hair
yeah.
would
Your hair
always be
was-
in my
yeah,
face.
yeah.
So, like, I mean, you couldn't really tell, but, like, my entire forehead was always, like,
Yeah,
acne driven, and then
Right.
it would get scarred. Like, my whole forehead is, like, not so great now.
Shit.
But, like, I don't know, it's just, and there's nothing you can do. Like, some
No.
people, that's
Yeah.
like, that's just how it happens.
yeah.
Acne fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, I lucked out, man.
Yeah.
I just get a pimple like every like I get like a couple months.
Oh yeah.
Every few
that's
months,
good.
I get like 3 or 4 pimples.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, I lucked out
But like yeah.
because some people get
Yeah.
fucked.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm much,
dude.
I'm much better now, but still, like, even into, like, my 20s, like, I
Yeah.
still get, like,
That sucks, man.
it's not, like, all over the place,
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'll get, like, you know, the
Yeah.
odd the odd pimple now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Mine just like stood out like so
Right.
much.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
Like, always like shined or
Yeah.
something. Fucking sucked.
Nah, dude, I was fucking laughing.
Nice. I'm jealous.
I don't know, man. Yeah. That's a lucky thing, though, man. I don't take that for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you
okay.
were you're
Well, thank
blessed.
Yeah, dude. I thank the Lord above every night for that.
Oh yeah.
The Lord.
Yeah, the Lord. Yeah, man.
He says you're welcome.
All right.
Maybe.
Nick, what movie should people watch?
Ooh. Fight Club.
Oh, fuck, Fight Club.
Actually, yeah.
I watched Goodfellas this week. I liked it. Or last week, actually.
Oh yeah.
I watched Reservoir Dogs this week. And American Psycho. I watched American Psycho last
Oh,
night.
that one's
Shit,
cool.
dude, you
It's a good movie.
crossed like a bunch off the
I've been
list.
trying to cross some movies off the list.
had you never seen American Psycho before?
I've never seen any of those movies before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
You like Huey Lewis on
I'm-
the news?
Yeah, what you fuck? Dude, it's
Hip to be
crazy.
square.
Yeah. Then he is that a raincoat? Yeah. Then he fucking.
Yeah.
Do you have like a chow or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Like
crazy.
when he
man.
just opens the fridge and he's like, sorbet?
Yeah. He fucking gets the duct tape and he's like trying to hide it. And she's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"What's that?"
yeah.
And he's like, "It's duct tape. It's for when I need to tape things." He fucking grabs the nail gun and then she doesn't
yeah,
notice
yeah.
the nail gun
Oh,
somehow.
yeah, that was so insane.
Notices a roll of duct tape but not a nail gun.
Yeah. That movie's
Yeah.
weird because like there's like a twist, you know?
Well, like
Yeah.
at the
I still
end,
don't get
it's
the
like,
It took me a minute at the
did
end. I was
any
like,
of that even happen?
Yeah.
Or
I
like,
think it was just like fantasy.
which is, I think that's why, like,
Yeah, I started reading stuff on it.
Oh,
yeah,
Because
most
there's
of
people saying that
Yeah.
he actually, there's a theory of like he actually killed the homeless guy, and then he's like, I got away with that, and then the rest of the movie's like, in
Like,
his
what else
head.
can I get away with?
Psychosomatic.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because
Okay,
it plays with the
gotcha.
idea in the beginning that he's like trapped in this life,
Yeah.
and he's like the facade he puts up is like way different than like how fucked up his like mind is.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, but and then
That's
the
fucking cool,
drawings that are found are like what he wanted to do to the
Or what he
girls.
thought
Yeah.
he did already. Yeah.
Like that
Oh,
lady didn't die with the
shit.
chainsaw because then like right after he just drawing the photo, and that's where like it
Yeah.
like starts to blend or like maybe
Oh,
that's
true.
what happened.
Okay,
yeah.
I've only seen it once. I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, just
But
yeah.
it's super cool though.
Like I like went through Netflix and put like a bunch of like I think I put every Tarantino movie on my list. So I haven't
Nice.
seen them all. And
Are all of
then-
them on Netflix
I
now?
think just about all of them.
Yeah.
There's like Jackie Brown, both Kill Bills, Django,
Is Pulp Fiction on there?
Pulp
Yep.
Fiction, Reservoir Dogs,
Inglorious Bastards.
Inglourious
is on there.
Bastards is on there.
Shit, no
Yeah,
way.
did you say Django?
I said Django.
Django
I got,
Unchained,
I got
and
7
then
right now.
Hateful
Seven?
Eight.
Hateful
Hateful
Eight's
Eight.
on there. Oh yeah, the only one that's not on there is fucking Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that Once Upon a Time? No, Once Upon a Time is his 9th
The-
movie.
the
He's gonna
newest
make one
one.
more.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
right.
that's still not on. or
Yeah,
it's
but
not out
I
on
thought there's
digital
10
yet.
movies. There's only 9
Yeah.
movies.
I heard that he's gonna do a Star Trek movie, and that'll be fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah, I was saying that like he's only gonna do like maybe one more. Like he wants to. Do
I kept
10
hearing
movies.
that there was
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
like another Kill Bill.
Yeah, there's that. They were talking about.
And
that,
I was
too.
actually like pretty upset about that.
That was gonna be another one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Bill dies at the end of the second one.
Yeah,
and-
that's true.
But I think it was just like people trying to get hyped over it. I don't think he would actually make a third one
Yeah, probably not.
because
Yeah.
I don't think he would like cater to like people like, hey, make a third one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like he's just gonna do what he wants to do.
Yeah, I just like the fresh ideas.
Yeah.
He has.
And I really liked. I think the Kill Bill movies were like the first Tarantino movies that I ever saw.
Oh really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't even know. what
But
the
like
fuck my first
when I
one
was a kid, like my dad was like he's just like such a big like movie fan.
Yeah.
So like when we moved like into our house like when I was like 7, that was when I moved like for most of my life it was like from like when I was 7 till where I like moved out.
Yeah.
So we spent most of our time like out in the country. But like our basement was unfinished, so he turned the one room into just like a kind of like a theater
Right.
Oh,
room
nice.
to where he like put like he like soundproofed the room so like you couldn't hear anything that was like outside, or like you couldn't really hear too much when you were
Right.
outside the room, which was cool. But like it would probably be like a couple times like a week to where there'd be like a new movie and like he'd have it like on DVD and we'd like all sit down and like
nice.
watch like a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And that was when like basically Kill Bill was
like
like
that.
was actually like brand new
Oh,
where,
okay,
like,
yeah.
because like it
Yeah.
was, but that was the first Tarantino movie like in a while. Like there was a big like gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we watched like Kill Bill and I was like, holy shit, this is so cool, to where like I never seen any Tarantino movies before
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Because it was so different. And then like when part 2 came out, like we watched it like right away.
Right.
Nice.
And I was like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
I need to get into like Tarantino movies.
I love how you can always tell it's a Tarantino movie. Just like stylistically.
Yeah,
You know?
it's pretty crazy, like that no one's even really like tried to copy the style, or it's super obvious if they're trying to copy
Yeah.
Yeah.
like his style of like filmmaking.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
notice it in other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like with like Reservoir Dogs? It's like all about a diamond heist that you never see happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nobody would do that.
It's fucking cool.
People don't
That's
make
like
that movie.
saving money making a movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like you don't
Like-
actually have to do that
Yeah.
super high budget part.
Yeah, I never thought of that because most of his shit is dialogue. That's
Yeah,
probably
it's a lot
saving
of-
so
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
budget.
Yeah, and it's even like the first scene in like Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah.
It's like that's like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just them
Yeah.
talking
Dialogue,
the
yeah.
whole time, but like
but
you
it's like
don't-
so intense.
you
though.
don't even care because
Yeah.
like it's so like the tension is there the whole time.
Yeah.
I actually feel like I need to watch that now.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking
that,
that.
that one's like one of my favorites.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that last night when we were watching Jackie Brown. I was like, man, these scenes are fucking long.
Yeah.
Of them like just talking.
And then there'd be like a weird scene where just like she gets a phone call and it's like nothing, and then it changes scenes. You know,
Dude,
just dumb shit like that.
like the little bit that I watched, like there was some really weird like film fades that he was doing.
Yeah.
There was one I fucking
Oh,
hated.
like the transitions.
Yeah, there's one
Yeah,
I
like
hated because it
fading
happened
out.
within the same scene, where like Robert De Niro like picks up a photo, and he's like still talking to the girl about it, and then it just film fades to the girl, but it's like
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it should have just been
Oh,
a
but
cut.
it's like it should just been like a jump cut.
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
wasn't, and I was like, what? And it's like a really fucking long fade.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
But it's like within the same scene.
Yeah, it's not like a new
okay, yeah.
scene. It's like the same scene. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It's
I'm
just
not
funny
fucking
shit.
Director.
He likes being weird.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah.
Anyway, all
Tarantino.
right,
Quentin.
I'm done.
Yeah. Fuck.
I gotta
Oh, that's
pee.
a long time. Yeah. You can go pee.
Yeah, we can.
We're all gonna go pee.
Anybody got to say anything else?
Yeah, if you're the person that took my bikes, please gently return them.
Yeah, if you're the person that stole Nick's bikes, give Nick his bikes back.
Thank you.
If you're the guy that stole Nick's bikes, give Owen's bike back. Do whatever.
Just
do whatever
Owens.
you want.
Nick,
Yeah.
I think
Owen
Nick
didn't
has
do
a new
anything.
bike already.
Owen was just being a good friend and lending a bike out. Nick's the one that left his fucking bikes outside.
Also, follow Lost Arts on Instagram
Yeah,
and
fucking
Facebook
Lost
and
Arts,
all
man.
that.
Yeah.
Listen to it, stream our music a lot.
Yeah.
Listen to it once or twice and then put it on repeat and go to bed, and you can just have it on silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've already paid for it, so there's no
Yeah.
harm
So
in
you
listening
might
to
as
it.
well play it.
So you bet this is so close to 1,000 streams. Just fucking stream
Just push it out.
If we can, okay, guys, if we can get Taking Bets to 1,000 streams, we're gonna release another
We're
song.
gonna release another Taking
Another
Bets.
song.
So
Yeah, you
smash-
wouldn't believe.
So
What's
smash
gonna
that
happen?
mother effing like button.
If you guys want to see the rest of this video, I'm gonna need you to hit the like on that. And,
Guys?
Scroll down. It's in the description.
Guys, I think we can do it. Let's try to hit 10,000 likes on this video. I know it's a little ambitious, but I think we can do it. So smash that like button, guys. All right, that's it.
all right, bye.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Brain just stuck in